I didn't take some fancy AI course. I just watched a bunch of YouTube videos and started using ChatGPT every day to see if it can actually help me improve as a single parent. And now I cannot imagine my life without it. I tested other tools like Claude and Perplexity, but ChatGPT was just so much easier to use. The mobile app, the desktop, everything was super smooth. No learning curve, it just worked. And when you're juggling with work, kids, and just trying to build something for yourself, you don't have time to mess with all these complicated tools. So in this video, I want to break down the biggest ways ChatGPT has actually made my life easier as a single parent. And I'm talking about real stuff like planning out my week, figuring out workouts, rewriting emotional text to my ex so that I don't blow up the co-parenting dynamic, finding quick recipes when I got like 20 minutes and hungry kids, even time blocking my day when I feel overwhelmed. It's like having a calm, reliable assistant that never judges you, no matter how messy your life gets. And the first big lesson I've learned is this. There are tons of AI tools out there, but you only need one that works with your lifestyle. For me, that's ChatGPT. I open it, I type, I get something useful back, no fluff, no training required. It's very simple. And when you learn how to use it the right way, it saves you time, mental energy, and even help you stay calm during chaos. So let's jump into the takeaways. Now, I know some people hear AI and immediately think it's just for tech nerds and coders, but that's the biggest lie. While I do have a tech background, I know many people that know how to use it without that background. I'm a single parent with a full-time job, 2 kids, and I have zero time to waste. Let me give you a personal example. When I'm planning my week, I'm literally just asking it to help me time block based on my priorities. In ChatGPT, I'll say, hey, I got these meetings, gym time, my kids' school drop-off. Help me build a simple schedule that leaves room for YouTube filming and family time. And it spit out a plan I can actually use. Another time I had to send a message to my ex about the kids. It was a sensitive topic and I was very annoyed. I knew if I wrote it how I felt, it would blow up. So I asked ChatGPT to help me rewrite the message in a calm, respectful tone that still said what I needed. And it nailed it. Now imagine this. Most people think AI is this overwhelming thing they got to get to eventually. But I'm telling you, even using it for just 1 or 2 parts of your life can give you back hours each week and help you avoid headaches you didn't even see coming. If you're a single parent, that's everything. So let's get into the next big takeaway. How to actually get better answers from ChatGPT by changing the way you ask questions. Here's something that took me a while to figure out. If you give AI vague questions, you'll get vague answers. I used to type stuff like, help me budget, or how can I stop being stressed? That's vague. And yeah, it did give me some ideas, but they're always very generic. Like stuff you find in a blog post written for everyone, but no one at the same time. What changed everything was learning how to add the context you're already thinking in your head, but never actually type out. So here's what I mean. Let's say you want help planning meals for the week. Instead of saying, give me some healthy recipe, you add the real context. I'm a single parent with 2 kids, one of them is picky. I get home at 6 p.m. and I don't want to spend more than 30 minutes cooking. Now it gives you answers that actually fit your life. And I know some people hesitant about giving it too much personal information. Just don't give it your credit card and you'll be fine. Okay? Same thing with writing a text to your ex. If you just say, rewrite this nicely, it might sound robotic. But if you say, I'm frustrated but want to keep co-parenting peaceful and avoid another argument, you get something more calm but still firm. That's what I like to call surfacing the unspoken. The thoughts in your head need to be typed out for AI to truly help you. Once I started doing this, everything got faster. Emails, texts, budgeting, meal planning, you name it. All right, next takeaway. Here's a simple trick that makes ChatGPT answers way more useful when you're asking for ideas or planning anything. It's called chain of thought prompting. It sounds fancy, but all it really means is break the big thing you want into smaller, simple steps. So here's a real example. I was feeling overwhelmed and I needed help with my week. At first, I asked ChatGPT, help me manage my time better. And yeah, it gave me some few tips, like prioritize your task or use a calendar, but it was way too general. It didn't help. Then I tried chain of thought prompting instead. Step 1, I ask, here's everything I need to get done this week. Work tasks, workouts, kid stuff, and filming a YouTube video. Can you group these into categories? It did that in seconds. Then I ask, now, help me create a simple daily routine using these categories within specific time blocks. It gave me a rough schedule. Then I asked, add in buffer time and breaks because I get distracted sometimes. Now I had a time block plan that actually worked for my life. That's what chain of thought prompting does. You don't dump everything in it at once. You guide the AI step by step, like how you would explain something to a friend. I use this all the time now. Whether it's planning content, cleaning routines, budgeting, you name it. It works better. It's less stressful and the answers feel way more personalized. All right, another takeaway, and this one is important. AI has limits. And if you don't know them, it can screw you up. Here's what I've learned the hard way. First, sometimes the answer sounds confident, but they are completely wrong. I've seen ChatGPT just make up facts, give outdated information, and just totally miss the point. So, when I'm asking it for something important, like budgeting, health advice, and parenting tips, I always double check, especially if it sounds a little too perfect. Second, the quality of the answers depends on your question. If you're not specific or clear, it's going to give you vague cookie cutter type of stuff. That's why everything I talked about earlier, like servicing context and using small steps, matters so much. And third, this one's a biggie. AI isn't a replacement for your effort. It can help me plan my week, write cleaner messages, or save time on meal prep, but I still have to show up, follow through, and do the work. So don't treat it like magic. Treat it like a tool, a really good one, but still just a tool. Now, would I recommend ChatGPT to other parents? Absolutely. It's free, it's fast, it can take a lot off your plate when you're juggling kids, work, and just trying to build a better life. Don't expect it to fix everything for you. Use it the right way and it becomes one of your most powerful habits. So if this helped, check out my other videos to help you save time, reduce stress, and build a better life as a parent. Thank you for watching.